Me? Oh, I'm just Karceno. Your neighborly, everyday human being. Who happened to notice some things that happened today. I noticed everybody's favorite team wasn't looking like everybody's favorite team. They was looking vulnerable, if I must say so myself. I remember telling all y'all, I said, hey, Lakers ain't looking so good, y'all. But I told y'all what's going to happen. I ain't making this long because I already told y'all what's going to go down. Y'all just got to be privy to what's happening here. But I told you what's going on. The Lakers are going to win the series. So they got to build some interest. The Lakers got to beat the team right now. They got to be that team that people saying, oh man, I don't know what's going to happen. What the Lakers are going to do. They need something to be the challenge. Plus, the Phoenix Suns are better than the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's not forget that point. So you got a team that's better than the people they going against. I mean, that's just the way it is. You gonna have people that's better at what they do than you are. It is what it is. Some people don't see it that way. They don't know how to see it that way. You know what they see? You know what's on their mind, on their radar, and what they understand? They falling, not balling. That's a funny line, Burundi, because it's the truth. They falling, they ain't balling. I barely watched the game. I watched it in spurts. And once again, it was proven. Boy, Karceno dominance is something else, boy. I tell you, that Karceno dominance is something else. Karceno dominance. I told y'all flat out, without a fraction of a doubt. I said, CP injury. That boy barely got touched. Did y'all see that? That boy barely got touched. And was pulling out the game. He is the most hurt individual I've ever seen with no contact. He wasn't even hurt. I'm trying to figure out what was the injury. He is the most hurt individual in the playoffs than anybody I know. He tried to pull himself out the game for his homeboy LeBron. He just fell to the ground and grabbed his arm. I said, what the hell happened to him? He jumped in the air. Look at this. He just jumped in the air, ran into LeBron. Look at it. Where Where are you injured at? How could you possibly be injured? Now watch what he do. He take a swing. As soon as LeBron score, now his arm hurt. Oh, my arm, my shoulder, my neck, and my back. Boy, are you kidding me? Did this boy just try to take a dive? Did this boy just try to take a dive to get out of the damn game so LeBron can win? A dude that ain't on your team? You ain't never won a championship. You ain't never smelled past the damn Western Conference Finals. You ain't even been to a finals. And you trying to pull or let me go down and get hurt. You trying to pull a move? Boy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Because I don't think nothing was wrong with him, to tell you the truth. And if he do, he is the most fragile human being I've ever seen in my life. Seriously. They might have to look into him. Because that's ridiculous. Now, I want to slap Ben Simmons. Now, that's who I want to talk to y'all about. I want to slap him. Ben Simmons and then sit over here and messed up my entire doggone sheet. I'm pissed off with him. 7.5. I got 7.5 that they was gonna cover. They already hit the over. I said, all right, all we need now is to just maintain the 7-point lead. That's easy. Ben Simmons, they missed. They get the rebound. Ben Simmons got the ball. He pushed. And I'm like, why the hell is Ben Simmons? Get rid of the ball. They finna foul you. Get rid of the ball. He gets fouled. He want to hold the ball and get fouled. You know why? Because Ben Simmons is selfish. He wants to get the ball because he want to be the one to seal the game on the free throw line. I'm like, you can't shoot free throws. Of course, he missed both of them. No coordination, nothing. Russ knew to foul this dumb bastard. Why are you dribbling the ball? Doc had to tell him in the damn huddle after that, boy, why do you have the ball in your hands? A 3-year-old can shoot free throws better than you, and you got the ball at the end? You think this is about you, huh? You want to show people something, huh? You just showed them that you done blowed 2 free throws and put us right back in the grease. This game was so lopsided, people were screaming at, dude, I was getting text all through it. I made a video in the middle of this, like in the middle of the game. I got text all through the thing, people telling me about the free throw differential. They putting the Lakers on the line. I'm like, yeah, they trying to keep the game interesting because it's national TV. They know the Suns are a better team. The Suns will blow them out the water. What the Suns was able to do is use their youth. Their youth is definitely bothering them. And shouts out to the big man, Anton. Man, he played a tremendous game on AD. They know to beat the Lakers, you got to shut down AD. AD was like non-existent today. LeBron James, they had not one Laker to score 20 points. That's disgusting. LeBron James, you're supposed to be the man. You got to step up. You keep talking this king talk, I ain't hearing it. But when AD got 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists, that ain't going to get it done. But then you cut Trez minutes. Now, you can't blame Drummond today, even though he only got 12 and 9. That's to him, that's a great game for Drummond. But my thing is this. AD, you can't talk all this. I'm a superstar talk and get paid this super max contract, and you putting up 13, 2, and 7. That ain't getting it done, bro. But you know why? Because he wasn't even being aggressive. He was settling for those jump shots of his again. Those like, let me hold the ball here and fade away. You trying to LaMarcus Aldridge your way through this, boy. It's the playoffs. For real. So you gonna have the ball. And y'all thinking the refs gonna save y'all and carry y'all. They are. But you know, people are watching. You know, you gotta be what they trying to make y'all. Can y'all do that? Can you be what they trying to make you to be? Can you do that for me? I need to know. Can you? Hit the like button, good people. And don't forget to join the Patreon today, because on the Patreon today, we will expose J-Lo. Oh, I'm finna finish her. Yeah, you getting finished, J-Lo. Don't think what you did and your people tried to do and mess with my Patreon. Okay, you want to play games? I'll show you who you're playing with. When you try to do something, I come harder. I tried to tell you, leave Cino alone. I feel. Got just the song for him. So you finna get it now, J-Lo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your booty ain't gonna get you out of this one. I'm telling you, it's a holiday that I don't know nothing about, and they all celebrate. But yeah, we gonna see. You gonna see about it. Y'all gonna know what's the drop. I don't understand it though. Here's what I don't understand. The Lakers, the Phoenix Suns had a great defensive scheme, and give credit to and my teams had a great game plan. His game plan for the Lakers was exceptional. They kept AD shut down. They made LeBron work, and he don't like to work. But they young and athletic and hungry, and they wanted to get up on him and say, use your youth, your athleticism. They can't guard you. They have a problem. The Lakers have a problem with speedy guards. All season long, if you're a guard with speed, you're going to beat the Los Angeles Lakers. Let me move that lock out the way. But if you're a speedy guard, you can get right by the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma is going to have problems matched up with this team because if he's off, they're in trouble because they can get up on the shooters. And they got to make you put it on the ground. Now, if they keep playing defense the way they play defense today, then you'll see a great, and this is what coaching is very important. If you saw the way Williams was coaching the team today, and I didn't watch the whole game, I just was there when he did what he did, and I was able to see him in the way he was coaching. He was keeping them mentally on point. That's what a coach is supposed to do. Ty Lue, that's what you're supposed to do for the Clippers. It's okay to put some of it on the players, but sometimes these coaches are very important in reiterating what needs to be done with the task. And when you got a lame duck coach like the Lakers guy, there's more people texting. More people texting about the game. But when you got a lame duck coach like the Lakers guy, Jason Kidd got to be the one to step in and reiterate, like, look, y'all got to stay focused. But J Kidd, like, I'm going to just chill until it's my time to take over. And we get Fogo up out of here. I'm going to just chill and get my bag. So the whole thing is Monty was teaching these guys and training them mentally to stay sharp, stay focused. But the main point that he wanted to reiterate is stay on. You've been doing this your whole season. Your nerves are going to be there because it's the playoffs and all that. Play through the emotion. Answer with execution. You see, these are key factors in winning in championship basketball versus, just some regular season game, playoff game. Play through emotion. That's very vital. And when you're giving that information to these young kids, they need to. These guys are in their 20s, and they need somebody like that. So when you hear someone like Kwame Brown saying, like, man, nobody was really trying to help me and help develop me, you understand the situation that he went in, and it was others like him that probably didn't get that. They had bad situations, and he just was like, man, if I'd have played in that system of that environment, my career probably would have been a whole different way. So you understand it a lot more when they're saying that. No. A lot of players in the NBA started off on a team where it wasn't going well, and they had to find the right system. Look at Jordan Clarkson in Utah. Didn't kind of work out for him as a Laker. Didn't kind of work out for him in Cleveland. He got to Utah. He found his place. He found what works for him. He found a system that works for him now. And you got to remember, not a lot of young guys have a lot of discipline. A lot of them, like him, he just wake up, go to the gym, play. They don't have a diet. They don't, now he's probably got a nutritionist, and he looks like he's much focused on the game itself. And that's a whole new thing. You have to retool yourself to be someone that is, sharp, and it takes a lot. Like, anybody can clean their own house. And don't forget to hit the like button, good people, if you guys got here. The super chat should be working now, so you can super chat now. Yeah, we turned the super chat on. People kept saying, man, my Cash App is still Karceno if you want to donate. And I definitely would love Cash App over super chat. But if you guys just like, look, all I do is super chat, now you can super chat, now you have no excuse. So now I turned that on for you. If you did, I know Louise Marin did. So I gave him a shout out, Louise Marin. I didn't say it was over for the Los Angeles Lakers. I predicted the Lakers would win the series, but I told you they would lose game one and that they would not cover the spread. LeBron, that's all he's got left. When you don't have the ability, like, if people couldn't see it, LeBron has been like this for the last 4, 5, 6 years. Like, LeBron James is athleticism, and athleticism. And that's it. So if you got LeBron, who's all athleticism, what happens to your talents when your athleticism fails or it starts to fade? Now you need somebody to bail you out. See, car clean, baby. This car is clean. Right, LeBron might be the best player on the planet when it comes to a video game. But when it comes to this game, No. Well, the Clippers got the hardest road. After they play Dallas, they got to play Utah. And then after Utah, then they'll have to play the Lakers. The Lakers is like the easiest game on their schedule. They got a much tougher road now. So I don't understand why they were resting players and the seeding that they were going through. Because I'm like, man, why would you do that? You can drop and end up, unless you're going to be in the same spot. But I would have tried to fight to be that third seed or something. As I've always stated, it's about matchups. And I've always told you, the Dallas Mavericks match up very well with them. Just like the Golden State Warriors, the Memphis Grizzlies match up very well with them. They're a matchup problem for Golden State. That is a big mismatch for them. The Los Angeles Lakers, that's a bad matchup for them. If the Memphis Grizzlies play the Lakers, the Lakers would have been out probably by 20. That's a bad matchup for them. They cannot deal with speedy guards. If you got guards with speed and they can score, you're in trouble. They can't do nothing with Trae Young because he could get to the next level without us. If you got to use a pick and roll to get by somebody, the Lakers have a shot. But if you can get by the guy and don't have to use a pick and roll, I gave y'all this we did a StreamYard last night, and I gave y'all the picks. But Ben Simmons decided that he wanted to get fouled and shoot free throws on the free throw line. That pissed me off because he can't shoot free throws, and he cost me my damn money. He missed both of the free throws and damn near cost him the game, putting them back in there. You need the Grizzlies to cover? Nah, the first game I got Utah kind of. I'm thinking Memphis nerves are gonna be a little too bad, and that I don't think they're gonna be able to keep up with what's happening with the fast pace and everything going up and down. I think the game is gonna be a little bit too much for them. They'll get the feel in probably game 2. But I think Utah come out just Utah and they way all the way through it, man. I think it's going to be a rout. I don't think Memphis is going to be ready for the bell right away. Thanks for the super chat. The Dorian Williams show. They deleted your show, but he's back. I was wondering what happened to you. I mean, it was expected LeBron's gonna go down. I told you this thing is like a movie, man. It's basically playing out as a theme, you know, like they gotta build the interest. I told you that last night, the danger, like, oh my God, the Lakers are in trouble. How they're gonna win? And then if they win, they'd be saying, look at that, we fought back against a tough team. We were down. they creating the storyline, but they know they got it. They can't have the Lakers lose to Phoenix. That's just not. No. Phoenix is the better basketball team. They have no business losing a game to the Lakers. But it was the strategy, and credit the strategy that was played by Phoenix. Phoenix had to play a perfect game to beat the Lakers. They were going to get the Lakers every call, put them on the free throw line, everything. But there was nothing they could do with stopping the guards. Devin Booker could get any shot he wants because he's too fast. They have no one that can really keep up with him. All of their guards, they got speedy guards that could shoot the three and get by guys. They don't need a pick. They could just go right around them. That's going to create problems for the Lakers because they're going to have to move on defense. Those guys got to move and rotate and everything. In their rotation, they don't have a lot of scoring out there. Then you got Trez, and the coach don't recognize that Trez is doing really well out there. He needs more minutes. And in a game such as this doesn't fit Gasol at all. This is not a Gasol, Marc Gasol type of game. And Anton, man, my God, did he D up. And I mean D up Anthony Davis today. On defense, he was on point and disciplined, and they sent the double team to come around and tie him up because they know this is the only guy we got to shut down. If we shut AD down and we keep AD down in points and rebounds, and he can't hit that little fadeaway jump shot, if we got him under control, we ain't worried about LeBron. LeBron ain't gonna beat us. He need AD. He can't carry the load. He was struggling tonight and barely got 18 points. No Laker had over 20. Kyle Kuzma got a donut. They defensively shut them down. Too many ruffles. Eating them damn nasty ruffles. I'm like, you like chewing on a pair of jeans. Oh, we talked about CP injury. My man gonna fake an injury and take himself out the game to help LeBron. That was ridiculous. I'm telling you, Cino Damas be predicting it. There goes his knee. I was singing the song. He be balling like an all-time MVP. Couldn't even shoot the three. Oh, there goes his knee. The CP injury. Next year is more of the same. Playoff start, high ankle sprain. He's CP injury. Can't depend on him when you in need. And that is the truth. That is the truest song ever. Every lyric is the truth. This man has to be the most injured person when the playoffs start. And he's president of the Players Union, which makes him suspect all the way around the board. AD was a guard. He played a guard in high school. He was a guard. He just kept growing. He was 6'2", and it was a guard, a shooting guard. And he just kept growing. He wouldn't stop growing. He was a 6'2", then he was 6'3 and a half. He kept growing. 6'4". They was, oh, he gonna probably top out at 6'6". He was 6'6", then he was 6'7", then he was 6'8". He kept growing. So he grew out of his position. But he was a two guard. So now everybody's like, man, that's why he can shoot so well out there. But he's not a 4 or a 5. Now he's forced to be a big. He don't have big man moves. He don't know how to move like a big man. That's why someone like Joel Embiid would take him to school down there. I mean, what was the the free throw, comparison today? What was the free throw comparison? Because I didn't watch the whole game at all. I watched bits and pieces. Lakers will win game 2. Are the Lakers going to lose the series? No, the Lakers will win the series. Lakers are beating the Suns. It's going to go 6 or 7 games. I have it going 7. Yeah, Ayton did it, but it was his defense on AD. He was taking him out of position, taking away his vantage points, not going for the head fakes. He was staying home, and they were sending the defender over from the weak side to grab and swipe at AD, take away, double him, trap him, make him have to give up the ball with no time on the clock. Then you got some lower shooting percentage guy out there trying to score. And Dennis Schroeder's out of here. I'm telling you that right now. Dennis Schroeder is off the Lakers. They're not paying him that $100 million. He going to the New York Knicks. Next year, y'all getting Schroeder. And watch, y'all going to be the happiest man alive because the Knicks going to be a problem with him. He's the last piece they need. You keep Derrick Rose coming off the bench. You got Dennis Schroeder starting. Your team finna skyrocket. The Knicks will be a problem next year. They don't like the fact he got his own mind. Anybody with their own mind, that's problematic. No, because I don't think the Brooklyn Nets are going. I think the Brooklyn Nets will be eliminated in the second round when they play the Milwaukee Bucks. Do they play the Bucks in the next round? Whoever played the Milwaukee Bucks in the next round is out of there, and I think it's Brooklyn. Calling it right now. Ref's going to pile on fouls on Anton in game 2. You know it, Ryan. Hey, thanks for the super chat, too. He already know what's going on. Ryan just told y'all what's going to happen. Anton is going, he got to go. He got to get in foul trouble. The refs see what they got to do right now. They got to get him up out of there. Ayton. Yeah, we talked about that doing the StreamYard yesterday about the Pacquiao fight. Oh, the Lakers gonna cry in the car. No, you know that. Oh yeah, Clam Chowder. Clam always gonna be the runner-up. He ain't never gonna be the doggone guy that's gonna make it. But Clam Chowder was doing his thing. But Clam is always a good complimentary player. But he never can really make it to where he need to go. Did I brush my teeth this morning? Let me see. See them pearly yellows? Now it's time to eat. Get me a victory meal. Hey, how you doing?
Yours is still inside. I'm gonna go get it right now.
I can go to the bar,
Oh
right?
yeah,
And
we
all
can do
that.
that.
Cool. Hey, everybody.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good. So Jose comes on board. He'll be working 7. Yeah.
Yep, and I told you the Nets are gonna lose. I mean, the Brooklyn Nets are gonna lose. Milwaukee Bucks are gonna beat them. Phil won.
Phil won.
Oh my God! It's been what, like 15 years or something?
Yeah, he's an old man.
Oh my God, Phil won. I can't believe it.
15 years. Oh, 15 years ago.
Phil Mickelson won. I could have bet that and I saw it in front of my face and said, I'm not, Phil's not gonna win this. It was staring me in the face and I didn't bet it.
Oh, that was that tiny place. Once you got an 8 o'clock last night. 8, and it says I got out at 2:07.
Bucks and Nets, and Milwaukee Bucks will beat them in 7 games. They don't like the Nets, y'all, like y'all think. They don't like the fact of what Brooklyn represents. They represent what I like. They're the rebels. I like rebels. Yep, so y'all get out. Y'all take care. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.